There it goes. All right. What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and today we're doing a live reaction to Toriko 393, which is insane. It came out very early today, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be reading it on my tablet and showing you pages that jump out, that are insanely hyped. First time doing it, so I apologize if the camera goes out of focus or if you can't really see it too well on the tablet. But I want to be able to show you exactly the craziness that I'm looking at. All right. Very quickly, last chapter we saw Neo get blown the F up by Third Demon, by Winged Demon, with one finger. Toriko was very sad about it, tears coming down his eyes. Let's get right into this chapter. This one is called Akatsuya's Wishes, and there is a massive just big panel of Neo, kind of just the back of his head exploding, massive amounts of blood, and he's just like, Gak! And it says Toriko's full course of rage explodes, and Toriko's still there, hands, you know, he's got the hands together like that, tears coming down his eyes. Neo is still looking at them though, and he's like, why are you crying, Toriko? And Toriko's like, it's all over now. There's no need for me to continue being angry, Akatsuya. Now it's time for you to let go of it all, yourself and Neo. Alright. Cover page. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Page 3 is loading. And then he's like, that beautiful appetite. He's still crying, by the way. Crying. Neo's on the ground. Back of his head is gone. Neo's like, appetite? Completely pure and untainted from everything. Be it someone virtuous or evil, their appetite alone will be absolutely pure and so beautiful and lovely it hurts. No, that's Toriko talking, yet the chat bubbles are going to Neo, which is weird. That is why Neo... Oh no, that is Katsuya's talking. That is why Neo cannot possibly stand against your boiling rage and anger, Toriko. That is why I, as the foolish human I am, had to enrage you all and drive you to that point. And Pear's just looking at him like, a foolish human? Akatsuya, did you say you were a fool? And as you can see, Akatsuya is actually coming back right there. His face is back. So it looks like Neo is finally residing, coming away from him. And here's old school Akatsuya. He's like, you heard the voice of your brethren? What do you mean, Pear? Ah, well, it's nothing. Pay it no mind. Anyway, as planned, I will seal Neo. I'm counting on your cooperation, Akatsuya. And Akatsuya is just like very stoic. A way to make sure one's appetite demon can't take over one's body. What do you hope to accomplish by finding that out, Akatsuya? Perhaps, just maybe, the cells that are eaten by Neo haven't completely been erased from this world. Perhaps everything Neo has ever eaten up until now is still alive somehow within me. If that's true, then there must be some way of helping them to get out. Sensor's just looking at him. There's no such way. Don't tell me that you feel some sort of duty or responsibility to the appetite inside of you. So, some of us had kind of theorized that Neo was taking over the famed gourmet hunter, and he always had a plan to get rid of Neo. And as a black hole absorbs all, theories are that there is a white hole at the other end of the black hole that spits it all out. So did Akatsuya believe that. What Neo did in the past was not evil. It was not anything. He was simply eating. There's no need for you to feel any responsibility about that. This dude's like, it's not responsibility I feel. I wanted to shine a light on the mystery of my own appetite. Pear's like, it doesn't matter. More importantly, have you finished persuading Froz yet? The time to prepare the full course is drawing ever closer. He's like, Why did Neo enter my body as its host? For billions of years, he ate and ate. Nothing but eating all that time. Neo, the truth is that you're already full now, aren't you? Interesting. He's like, Pear, I know what flavor it is that can put stress on Neo. He's like, huh? What are you talking about? So that's when the third demon mentioned about overeating. That flavor, it might hold the key to saving your brethren. And Pear's like, stop! Why are you still going on about that? There's no way. And he's like, there is. Appetite energy is constantly being reincarnated, and the same goes for gourmet cells. There's no way that they ever completely vanish from this world forever. That's true. Yeah, that would be interesting because they've been talking about that for a long time, and yet Neo comes around and he's somehow able to, whatever he eats is gone forever, which goes against, the reincarnation. The absolute amount of energy can never change. Ingredients, all things. They just bounce from place to place, being reborn and reincarnated over and over. And Pear's just looking at him. Can I truly save them? My brethren? Will I really be able to see them all again? I do like how they're romanticizing Pear, even though he's enslaved the Red Nitro and is pretty homicidal. We've only got everything to gain by trying. If we succeed, we'll save everyone, and we'll be able to eat the blue ingredient again. If we succeed, we'll save everyone, and we'll be able to eat the blue ingredient again. By the way, Pear is now crying at this point. Sorry. I've got drool coming out of my eyes. That's funny. And this dude's like, those are called tears, Pear. I consider this my life's mission. I want to hear your opinion, Froz. Partnering with me? I'll just be preparing your ingredients. Katsuya, won't you sleep with me today? What? That was interesting. I'm guessing that was like a weird, rough translation. Neo. If Neo isn't sated yet, he's on the hilltop. Then we'll have no choice but to head to the furthest lands. The only path apart from continuing to eat. Is what I'm trying to do right now, is it truly the right thing? He's like, Neo, answer me, please. If I fail here, the Earth is finished. And he's like getting all distressed on the ground. You can't see him right there. Alright, cool, stone frame. It's raining right now. If you want to stop it, Ichiro, then I want you to take all the hate you have in your body and kill me, here and now. I entrust my fate, along with the food of the people, to you. Ichiro is crying. I can't do it. Katsuya, there's no way. I can't do it. Katsuya. You may have got lost in confusion and anguished over troubles, but you, who chose to stand up and oppose your own appetite, you were no fool. Oh, that's Pear screaming. This dude's still crying. He's like, Pear! I remember it now. When you and I saved each other. That was when it all began. I'm glad that it could end this way. Pear's crying. Everyone's crying. Everyone's like all emotional and whatnot. Katsuya! This is bad. I'm losing consciousness. Is this the end? I think Neo's got one more surprise for us. God! My fading consciousness. It's been stopped. What's happening? Is this knocking? Madara. You did this, didn't you? How did he do it with no hands at this point? He's got no fingers. My final defense mechanism. You already used knocking on it. But when? When did you realize my objective? When I took down Joey. Katsuya! This was the flashback of when he used knocking on her. What you used then was not knocking. It was a coup de grace. Frost's body. So in the end, it was you that had to destroy it. That must have been painful. But truly, Madara, this was a magnificent knocking. Oh, okay. So most likely, what they're referencing is that when Neo used knocking, too much glare right there. Yeah, when Neo used knocking on Joey back then, we thought it was to save his little apprentice. Apparently, it was not. It was most likely just inserting a piece of himself into that body so he could survive, and Madara went and destroyed it afterwards and placed knocking on Neo's body right now so he couldn't do the changeover. That's my theory. That's what it sounds like. He's like, as always, Madara, your skill in copying techniques is incredible. The first thing I ever copied was not a technique. It was warm and comforting. Affection. He's like, this dude's crying. Katsuya's crying now. But before long, the knocking will expire. Katsuya, when that happens, I will not be able to stop your death from coming. After all, unlike my older brother, I am no knocking master. The ground exploding, big explosions coming up from the ground, which we were anticipating for a long time here. Bunch of explosions all coming up from the ground and whatnot. Toriko's like, the earth, it's not going to hold out. I was able to finally satiate Neo to fill, but I can't stop the earth from being destroyed. And now it looks like there's a back channel of some sort. This dude, he's like, hurry, Teppei, we're running out of time. We're not going to make it. Was it Amaru? What is he talking about? Teppei's like, it's impossible, Amaru. Even if you bring me all the way to the inside of the earth, you want me to use knocking on the earth to stop it from being destroyed? So Amaru has Teppei already in the land 0. He's got him in land 0. He took him because he wants him to use Teppei like Jiro did. You're the only one who can do it. I don't think it was any coincidence that I came bursting out in front of you along with all the exploding energy. That's dope. I was led to where you were. No one else could do this but you, Teppei. Whoopsie. Did I click something? No, I didn't. Yeah, so there's the frame right there. You can't really see it. Yeah, there it is. So that's when Teppei was looking backwards at the ground. When he was like, what the hell's going on? This dude, Amuro, burst right in front of it. He's like, but it's just too much. Amuro's like, if we don't hurry, my fungus won't be able to hold out. But this is just too gargantuan of a scale. Even if I were to try to use knocking on the earth, where would I even start? And how? He's got his fist back, and then somebody grabs his hand, and I bet you it's Jiro. He's like, huh? Boom. Right there, Teppei. Right there, Teppei. There is Jiro. He made it. Oh boy, made it. Let's see if he's like a Goku Ghost Spirit helping out, like when Gohan did to Cell, or if he's actually there because they're in the back channel. He's like, wow. Even in the spirit world, I was told I still had a duty to fulfill to Ichi-chan. Old man Jiro. So he's just chilling. Anyways, performing knocking on the earth, he's got his finger. Should be a total breeze, right, Teppei? From here on, it'll be you that carries on the name of Master. Everyone's like, oh, the earth is like showing the effects of the battle that was going on because lightning is like striking off of it. It looks like it's about to blow. Everyone's like, ah. Everyone's all worried and whatnot. And then just swirling mist and whatnot going all over the place. And he's like, huh? The earth's destruction just stopped. What's going on here? Madara looks back. Katsuya's like, there's only one person in this entire world that could pull off a feat like that. The earth's exploding has been halted, but now that brings about its own problems. Pear, what are you talking about? The baton of flavor has ceased to be passed on. That's true. A planet that has been prepared by gourmet cells will continue to ripen until in the end it is so ripe it burst. A star-going supernova can't even compare with the magnitude of this explosion. What? A planet exploding with gourmet cells is bigger than a supernova? That's insane. In the instant it explodes, massive amounts of heavy elements are synthesized and combined. At the same time, metals like gold material are formed. Those are what is known as gourmet materials. All the chemical makeups of everything becomes condensed and compressed along with flavor and savoriness. This creates new ingredients with savoriness and flavor that far surpasses anything known up until that point. This cycle has gone on for billions of years, being reborn again and again into a new engorged planet of gluttony and a new full course. Interesting. In other words, the flavor of the Earth's full course is connected and descended from all these planets of the past. If the Earth isn't destroyed now, Madara's like, then a new full course will never be created. That's what you're trying to say? The baton of flavor that has been passed and passed across this vast universe will be stopped here on the Earth? Oh, excuse me. But it's not like we can just let the Earth be destroyed. Katsuya's like, this may be where the Earth's flavor ends, but there's still other flavors still slumbering. Flavor on a completely different level than the Earth is inside of me, inside of Neo. Pear's like, Katsuya! Yes, All of the ingredient Pear's like, yes, all of the ingredients that Neo has ever eaten, all the way until this very moment. Whoa, Blue Demon. He's like, oh, now this is what I've been waiting for. Well, he popped out of nowhere. All the way. Even I cannot fathom or estimate just how much there is. But in the other world, I'm sure my partner. What? Huh? Oh, of course, Froz. Yeah, Froz has been cooking the entire time. Yo, Blue Demon is super excited. He's got a little heart emoji for this, what's it called? For this food that's going on. Alright. The chef of greatest love is preparing new ingredients. I should actually go back and show you guys Blue Demon. Let me freaking... Look at this face right here. Look at that face. That might be my cover for the chapter on YouTube, because he is beyond excited. Alright, the chef of greatest love is preparing new ingredients. And my daughter's just looking very solemn, because, oh, he's going to be able to see Froz again. This dude's like, he's about to throw up. He's like, this is it. And with this, my plans have been completed. But there's still one thing that's on my mind, Toriko. He got up. He's walking. I have a favor to ask. Please, take care of my beloved appetite from when I was revived. Please take care of Neo. He has no one. He's always been all alone. You got it. I will. Thank you. Farewell. Blah! He just throws up. His wishes have been realized. Toriko and Akatsuya's long battle has finally been settled. Good lord, that's quite the vomit there. Trying to get this in a good panel, but you can't really see all of the look at that, all that food he just threw up. Woo! Oh boy, that man needs some Pepto-Bismol with the quickness. So chapter 393 end. I really hope that there's more Toriko after that, man, because that was a sick chapter. We learned a lot. Some theories were proven correct, some were proven incorrect. It's sick that we got to see Jito again. I'm still mad about how he died. I thought it was real BS because we never got to see his gourmet demon, and I refuse to believe that he did not have one. We got to see pretty much everybody. The story was wrapping around, for this arc at least, pretty nicely, and I like how they're already setting up the next arc with flavors way stronger than before. So pretty much they finalized the Earth. The Earth is finished, because what's the point of staying around if there's no new ingredients going to be forming? And everything that Neo just ate got spat out into the universe. So now I believe it's going to be like a planet hopping, you know, what's it called, arc in the spaceship. And it'll be them going from planet to planet, just like they went from land to then Gourmet Land, which will be, you know, in line of how the story already went. It's just going to be on a more grand scale, with crazier, more freaky, because I believe that, you know, what's his face, Toriko as a manga had to stay kind of subdued with the monsters that they can make, because it's still the Earth. Then Gourmet Land, obviously they were able to make it a little bit more different, but it still has to be animals of the animal kingdom. Now you can really run wild with the imagination and create all sorts of crazy stuff. More things like the Four Beasts, you know, stuff like that. So very interesting. One of the best arcs I've read in a manga in a long time, in my opinion. You know, let me know in the comments if you agree with that statement, because I really enjoyed from start to finish. I didn't think there was much wrong with the arc. You know, there was a few ass pull moments and a few cheesy deaths, but besides that, it was fantastic. Once again, let me know if you think Toriko is finishing, or let me know if you think this is just the end of the arc. I want to hear your theories. I love reading them in the comments. As always, this is Periodic saying see ya.